Good morning, everybody. Buenos días. First of all, I would like to welcome your assistants, especially those ones that are from abroad or not directly linked to TSB. I mean, people from UPV, UPM, different companies. I've seen some companies that are attending also the workshop, looking also the list of attendees. And people from different biomedical research centers, and also Marian, thank you all for your assistance. This is the idea that we are going to proceed with a short opening act with some remarks. Just let you know the history of this third international workshop on technology for health and well-being. The first one was in 2006 with the aim of creating synergies and also promoting for young researchers to have the chance to present their current research activities and practice the English. So that's why we are just focusing and putting all our best trying to do everything in English, except tomorrow the round table, because there are people from different city halls and different organizations that they are not able to manage in English. But this is a good point, because well, we are doing research, and if we are doing research, part of the research is the communication. And we have to sell our research. In order to do that, we need to do it in English. This is the only way to be well known abroad and to have good relationships and provide this kind of network. The second one was in 2010, last year, and at the end we decided to arrange this workshop yearly with different focus, but next year we would have this workshop. I think that also my third word should be addressed to Carlos, the brain of the workshop, the one who has been pushing most of the people just to publish and just to engage people for the workshop. And well, I was talking as Carlos as brain of the workshop, and the hands of the Congress maybe are Manolo, Aticha, and Mari Carmen also. Thank you all. This crisis situation is demanding or is creating new challenges, especially dealing with health and well-being. I mean, we have a good challenge, that's the use of technologies, trying to keep as sustainable as possible the welfare status, because that's not easy. We are hearing every time, we are reading in the newspapers the situation and how there are some problems in all the companies. So that's something that we need to invest in innovation and in research, because this is the only way. The BRIC model is obsolete, and we need to go abroad and promote our research. This workshop is also trying to present an holistic view of the e-health and inclusion approach. I mean, we are not going to be specialized in one specific focus, even though there are some specific tables or sessions that will approach some specific topics. But the idea at the end is that people that here are working in e-health can have a slight idea about inclusion and other topics. People that maybe never have heard about biomarkers, they would know what are really biomarkers, and that's something that gives a global overview of what is being performed currently in Valencia regarding biomedical engineering. Just to keep you informed, even though you have the agenda, we are going to approach e-health, inclusion, and assisted living, nutrition 2.0, health 2.0, disabled people, always with a pragmatic approach, but always focus on the user. The need is to integrate existing knowledge and provide added value services to any existing knowledge in order to guarantee proper health and social services for everybody. I invite you to enjoy the the workshop and also some logistic arrangements. Everybody should have also internet access, because well, with you are procure, there's also a ticket with some password for those ones that are not from UPV. That would be also coffee and lunch today, and those ones who have also paid the ticket for the dinner would attend the dinner, and they have information about the dinner this tonight. This event is also being followed by Twitter with this hashtag WTHS2011, and maybe if there's anybody making questions from Twitter, we could also translate to the audience the questions. In this case, we have avoided the use of another screen projector just to translate the question, because we want to keep the focus on the presentations, but well, please feel free to use and transmit the information through Twitter. I hope that you enjoy and you create some kind of networking. All the presentation will be available in SlideShare. All the presenters will be requested to give us the presentation and will be available in SlideShare. And an ESBN, we had some problems with the company in charge of it, but an ESBN will be provided for all the papers, so we will keep you informed. And that's all. Well, we can consider open this workshop, and now we will start with the first roundtable. Okay, thank you.